Hello everyone! Today we have Google targets fake download and play buttons, an article by Torrent Freak. Google says it will go to war against the fake download and play buttons that attempt to deceive users on file sharing and other popular sites. An extension of its Safe Browsing initiative launched 8 years ago and tweaked last November, the moves will see users increasingly warned when Google and Chrome users are faced with deceptive practices. The aim on most file sharing and streaming sites is for users to either download or play content, whether that's the former to their hard drive or later in a YouTube-style window. It should be straightforward, but all too often users are presented with an array of buttons, all of which claim to either download or play, when in reality only one actually does anything useful. In conjunction with suspect advertisers, it appears that some sites operators are happy to send users down a rabbit hole of frustration. Users presenting the wrong buttons, and there are millions of them, often end up in dodgy sites pushing unwanted software or offering get-rich-quick schemes, subscription traps, or worse. But now, thanks to Google, their prevalence might be somewhat curtailed on file-sharing sites and other popular locations such as Facebook. According to a new announcement from a company titled No More Deceptive Download Buttons, Google says it will expand its 8-year-old Safe Browsing initiative to target some of the problems highlighted above. You may have encountered social engineering in a deceptive download button, or an image ad that falsely claims your system is out of date. Today we're expanding Safe Browsing protection to protect you from such deceptive embedded content like social engineering ads, the company says. Those receiving protection from Google and its Chrome browser will be presented with a message similar to the one below. In order to qualify as part of social engineering attack, content embedded in web pages must demonstrate a key feature, an attempt to lure the user into a false sense of security by masquerading as something they would ordinarily trust. For example, content following full of Google's rules will be that which acts as feels like a user's own device or web browser, or even pretends to be part of the website the user is on. Content that tries to trick the user into doing something it would only normally do for a trusted third party, such as sharing a password or calling a tech support, will also be targeted. In our recent article detailing sites that employ some of the practices, we highlighted those that mislead the user into thinking that they need to update software, such as Flash or Media Player, to play a video. Google says that these kinds of techniques will also become a target for its systems. Our fight against unwanted software and social engineering is still just beginning. Google explains, we'll continue to improve Google's Safe Browsing protection to help more people to stay safe online. In 2015, Google took action against major torrent sites on at least 2 key occasions, once in July and again in October. The warning messages were triggered by Google's unwanted software scanner, which flags websites that pose a potential danger to visitors. The issues were remedied when the sites weeded out some bad advertisers. Google's campaign will not just affect the file-sharing sites, though. Some kinds of techniques are being used all over the web, and the tech giant hopes to get involved no matter where they appear. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for tomorrow.